Greetings, incredible LTDE 3303 students. Welcome to Module Week 3 of Instructional Design in a Digital Age. This module is entitled Designing a Digitally Based Instructional Unit. Let's begin by exploring the Module Week 3 learning resources. In this module, you will begin the process of designing a digitally based instructional unit that incorporates opportunities to solve a significant issue, present to a real-world audience, and create an authentic assessment piece. Using principles of backward design, which you've focused upon in LTDE 3301, you will begin with the end in mind, initiating this process through reflections upon the concepts learners should know and the skills they should be able to employ by the conclusion of the unit. These initial reflections will guide the ensuing process of creating the unit. Please begin this module by reviewing the journal article entitled Instructional Design, the following websites, finding the right e-learning authoring tool, and things to consider before designing an effective e-learning course, and the following videos, an introduction to designing a digitally based instructional unit, and educational innovation at UW-Madison, the backward design framework. Let's now look at the Module Week 3 assignments. First, you will engage in the discussion board forum that was overviewed last week. As a quick recap, through this discussion board forum, you will have the opportunity to share the survey that you collaboratively created with your group last week. Please remember that by Monday of this week, you should post your initial post that includes your survey link. By Thursday of Module Week 3, you will want to review various surveys created by groups other than yours and provide feedback to 2 of your colleagues' surveys. Specifically, please share about how you might use the surveys your classmates have created within your own teaching and learning endeavors. This is your opportunity to focus on real-life applications, thus making learning even more impactful. Now let's look at Discussion Board Forum 3. This discussion board forum is entitled Designing a Digitally Based Instructional Unit. Please begin by exploring the following resource for instructional designers, namely, things to consider before designing an effective e-learning course. After reviewing this resource, please include a thorough response to each of the following questions. First, why is it important that instructional designers research their target audience prior to designing an effective course or unit of learning? Second, what is the most significant insight you glean from this resource that you plan to apply to your endeavors as an instructional designer, both within this course and beyond in future professional endeavors? Additionally, please be sure to conclude your response with a reflection question for your audience to ponder and respond to as they reply to your post. Once you have posted your initial thread, please reply to at least 2 colleagues' posts. Your replies should include references to the reading and video assignments in this module. Specifically, please be sure to respond to at least 1 classmate to whom you have not yet replied in a previous discussion forum. And in your responses, please also ensure that you are intentionally addressing the questions for reflection that were included in your classmate's initial thread. Your initial thread is due by 11:59 p.m. on Thursday of this module, and your 2 replies are due by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday of this particular. Let's now review the next assignment, which is content curation for a digitally based instructional unit. For this assignment, you will utilize Pinterest as your platform for content curation for a digitally based instructional unit. Through Pinterest, you will be creating a scrapbook that should focus on a topic around which you are interested in developing a digitally based instructional unit within the coming weeks. You are highly encouraged to select an applicable topic relating to an authentic audience with whom you intend to share this instructional unit. This unit should relate to your actual professional endeavors, think about what you ultimately intend to do and the learners you ultimately hope to work with. Whether you are thinking about a K-12 audience or you are thinking about adult learners within a corporate setting, a nonprofit organization, a government agency, the sky is the limit. Whether you want to go into higher education or you want to focus on other educational endeavors, think about the audience you intend to work with and think about a topic that would be applicable to that audience. If you would like, you are invited to build upon the topic on which your unit was created in LTDE 3301. Let's now look at more detailed instructions for this particular assignment. The scrapbook you create in Pinterest should include 10 images, 10 websites, and 5 lesson plans with the same unit plan tag. So basically, you're creating a collection of resources in Pinterest that you will ultimately utilize as you put your unit together later in this course. Just in case you're unfamiliar with Pinterest, please refer to the following brief tutorial. What is Pinterest and how does Pinterest work for business, bloggers, and for personal accounts? Please be sure that you annotate your resources, especially the websites and lesson plans, by adding descriptive titles to each item pinned to your board. Please also take advantage of these exemplars provided by past students so that you can have a wonderful example of how your scrapbook ultimately can look. And each of these scrapbooks focuses on different unit topics. This assignment is due by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday of Module Week 3. And in order to submit this assignment, you will simply need to include your URL to your Pinterest board. Please double check to ensure that the link that you submit for this assignment will take your instructor directly to your Pinterest board that focuses upon your chosen unit of instruction. You will utilize all of the resources within this board, namely the 10 images, the 10 websites, and the 5 lesson plans as you create your future unit. Thank you in advance for your dedication to excellence as you complete this assignment as well as the discussion board forums for this week, and it will be a joy and a blessing to learn alongside you over the coming week. God bless you all.